Hello, friends. All right, so we'll wait for just a few more minutes and then we'll get started. I'll prop you guys up a little bit. All right, so I'm super excited for today's live because we just released a brand new eyeshadow palette and it is so good. I've been wearing it on repeat and I can't wait to go live with it with you guys. It's been killing me not to share. So we released this new palette. It's called the limited edition palette 3. So like I said, it's limited edition, so it's only going to be around until supplies last or for the remainder of this month, whichever one comes first. So the cool thing though, I did want to mention, you can actually buy this by itself or in the special for this month, which they never normally do. So that's really exciting because I know sometimes you already have the products that are in the special. So I love that you can actually get your hands on this. But I will say it is a better savings if you were to buy it in the special. So they also made another change where they, normally it's called the Kudos, but now it's called the special, which I kind of like better because Kudos didn't really make sense. So February special is where you can find the deal I'm going to be talking about. They're also going to be doing another deal this month where they're going to double reward points. So if you are familiar with how our reward system works, you have to create an account if you don't already have one. It's free. It's just like creating like a profile. It doesn't like sign you up to be a presenter or anything like that. So you make a profile and then you click on reward links and then you just click create. And that reward link, if you get up to 200 points, which every dollar is a point, you get 10% of that money. So say your order was $200, you get $20 for that $200. Does that make sense? $20 Ycash. And the Ycash works on everything that's not brand new, which is pretty much everything besides the palette. And then what I'm getting at is they actually are doubling that. So instead of the 20, you get the 40. So now is the time to really splurge. If you have a list that you've been wanting, if there's things on your list that you've been kind of waiting for like the best deal, in my opinion, now is the time to do that because you get the most for your money because you get all of that Ycash, which is so great. And again, Ycash equals free makeup, free skincare, like yes, please. Another trick too is the links, the reward links last for 10 days. So you can actually use that link to give to your family, your friends. Say your mom wanted a mascara, your sister wanted a blush. All of that counts towards your $200. So again, to sign up for the reward link, all you have to go to my profile, RheaHopeBeauty.com is my website. And then you'll click on the little hamburger icon. It looks like 3 lines. Click there and then you'll click reward link. And then you can create one for yourself. It's super easy. And yeah, it'll give you the link to shop on. And if I just confuse the heck out of you, feel free to message me and I'll walk you through it, okay? Ycash expires after a year, I believe. I've personally never seen it expire on myself, so I am like a little doubtful that it even does. But I've heard that it expires within a year. And you don't need to like sign up. That's the cool part. It's not like a party or anything. It's literally a link that it's like an affiliate link. Like it tracks your own sales. And it rewards you with Ycash. So it's a pretty cool system, which, like I said, this deal is only actually going to the 15th of this month, so half the month. But if you start a link within that time frame, you get the double rewards. So heck to the yeah. All right, so we're going to be using the new palette, which I'm so jazzed about. Who's gotten it yet? Or who hasn't gotten it yet, I should ask. I feel like that list might be shorter. So the it's called the Beloved. The Beloved limited edition palette 3 is super pretty. I love that it actually comes with the little names of each color on there. So, hold on, it's a little dirty from me using it. But, so this is it. It is so gorgeous. So this palette is, these colors are actually pretty unique because they're not exactly powder. They're more of a creamed powder, which when I actually went in with this, I had no idea. So I was like, whoa, weird. But it was actually so convenient, so easy. So I'm going to do a really pretty eye look using the Beloved Palette 3. which, like I said, this is on sale in the special this month, or you could buy it by itself underneath the eyeshadows. And then I'm going to be mixing it with the Addiction Palette 6, which is one of my favorite palettes too, because this one I feel like looks good on everybody. So we're going to be using both palettes to create this eye look today. Another thing I did want to mention with the sale is that it includes any palette. So even if you didn't get the palette 3, if you wanted the palette 6 or the palette 8, both of those are in the sale. So you get to pick your palette, and then you also get to pick any eyeshadow brush, and then you also get to pick any eyeliner, and that includes the eye primer too. So you get the eye primer, any liner, any brush. So it's really, really good deal. Someone's at the front door, but I'm not gonna answer it. So super excited about all of that. All right, so let's get started. We're gonna use the stick foundation first in the shade Lace, and I'm gonna apply this all over. I'm gonna try to like breeze through my my foundation look so I can get to this eye look, because I'm so dang excited for it. But we're gonna use a stick foundation. If you need to be color matched for the stick foundation, if you're not sure what color you are, just comment color match in the comments. The palette is $49 by itself, or the special is $75. And like I said, that comes with the eye primer, any eyeshadow brush or eyeliner, and the palette itself. So it's a better deal if you buy it in the special, but you can buy it all by itself. Now, if you need a color match or a recommendation on what products to get, just comment color match in the comments, or you can private message me here on Facebook by tapping my face. A little description window will pop down, and you'll see the option to message me there. Either way, totally fine with me. Awesome, color match. I will message you. And if we're not like friends on Facebook, make sure that you are checking your requested or even your spam folder for my message, because sometimes it'll go in weird spots, just like any email would. But you'll want to check it here on Facebook. All right, so I'm using my blending bud to apply this all over, just like so. Bring it down the neck. And start to blend all of this out. So I always love to show you guys how incredible just a very light layer of the foundation is. I love that it takes away the like redness of your skin. It gives you an even complexion, begins to hide dark circles, acne scars, you name it. And I love that the stick foundation is super creamy, very hydrating if you have dry skin or combination skin. And it doesn't feel like anything is on your face, which I love. And it's totally buildable, meaning you can keep adding and it will not feel like you have anything. Hello, hi guys. I can't wait to order my makeup. Yay, I'm so excited. Yes, I will give you my skincare regimen as well if you need that. So all you have to do for that is just comment skincare. And then with your message, with your comment, please type what kind of skin you have. If you have dry skin, say skincare. Dry skin. If you have oily skin, say skincare, oily skin. So that way I can send you the correct recommendation. Yes, the blending buds are damp. Always, always, always make sure that they're damp, because that's going to add moisture into the foundation, which is going to help it to separate even better and just be easier to blend, really. But it really does make a very big difference on how successful it blends out. All right, what color stick did you use? I used the shade Lace in the stick foundation. But super hydrating, love the full coverage. Now, if you wanted a even faster way to apply it, you could use the kabuki brush to go in and then fine tune it with the blending bud. For me personally, I love applying it all over with the blending bud because it really compresses the makeup down into place, and I feel like I get a better, fuller coverage and a smoother finish when I apply it just with the blending buds, but you could also use the brush. I use a setting spray to dampen it. Yes, absolutely. That's a perfect way to do it too. Okay, awesome. I'll message you for the skincare, guys. Perfect. All right, so now for concealer, we're going to do the Skin Solution Concealer in the shade Organza. I'm only going to do one eye really fast because I really want to show you guys how incredible this skincare is. So concealer. I am such a picky person when it comes to concealer because I have naturally really dark under eyes, and not a lot of concealers hide that. If you've been following me for any amount of time, you know that I used to actually use color correctors to hide my dark circles because you could still see them no matter what I did. So what I'm really impressed with this Skin Solution Concealer, I use it in the shade Organza, is that it has caffeine infused in it. So it's giving you like a really amazing eye lift while wearing it. So here you see I've used it only on one side. Isn't that incredible? It is so full coverage. It hides your dark circles. It even makes it pop forward, bringing up this under eye area. This side just kind of looks tired, and this side you can see that firmness. Isn't that incredible? Bright, amazing coverage. Doesn't like crease or like get all crazy. And if you need to be color matched for the concealer, comment color match in the comments and I will private message you a full recommendation. All I need from you is a selfie facing a window. Okay, so now we're going to use the smaller blending buds and we're going to blend this in on this side. And I did want to answer one of these questions I keep seeing. Yes, this makeup is sold everywhere, all over the world. So if you are in Italy or if you're in the UK or if you're in Mexico or wherever, you can shop from my website. RheaHopeBeauty.com is my website. You'll just change the American flag to your country's flag. It will change it into your currency, your language, and it ships from your country. So yes, please. So again, make sure you're shopping right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. All right, so now I'm going to take my blending bud and I'm going to take my setting spray and mist it on there just like so. And we're going to use the Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder. Sorry, guys. And we're going to use this guy right here and I'm going to tap it into my translucent setting powder. And we're going to pop this on to the areas that you used concealer or wherever you get super oily. So that's what this product is used for, is for oily skin mostly, but you can also use it for absorbing sweat or humidity or anything like that. So I'm going to pop this on all over, just like that. I'm naturally more oily skin, and I pop the cap off mine, so I use it in like a baking technique, which is like using a lot of it, basically. So we're going to go ahead. Now I have a huge mess in front of me. All right, so now I'm going to use my fan brush and sweep most of that away, just so we have like a very fine layer. Now, if you do have dry skin, you can still utilize this product. You're just going to want to use less of it. I actually did my mom's makeup live, and she has more combination to oily skin. So I showed you guys how you can use it for more mature skin. So for that, you basically just use like a tapered brush like this. You'll tap it into the powder, and then you'll just kind of tap that on just like that. All right, hold on. Let's delete some creeps. Okay, so now that we have our setting powder all over, now I'm going to use my pressed powder in the shade Satin. And you guys, this pressed powder is my absolute favorite. It is so incredibly silky soft. It provides the best full coverage without drying out your skin. So if you are feeling like you want something just to bump up your coverage or set your makeup without drying out your makeup or making your makeup look dry or cakey or powdery, this pressed powder is the absolute best. It is so silky soft, and applying it with a big giant kabuki brush really, really helps. Yeah, Angie, what did you have a question on for hair? All right, so we're gonna just pop that all over, and this, like I said, is really gonna like finish off the coverage and give you just a really soft, full complexion, just like so. What is that powder? Is the Mineral Touch pressed powder in the shade Satin is what I used. It's funny, Roberta. All right, so now for contour, we're going to use the same product, a pressed powder, but this is going to be similar to the shade Voile. And I'm going to take this from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth, just like this, back and forth. And we're going to begin to give us a really pretty complexion. My favorite way to actually contour is using a pressed powder because I find that it just gives you a really gorgeous, natural looking warmth to your skin. And it's easier to blend out than, say, using like an actual contour powder. Because to me, my humble opinion, I think it's easier to use a pressed powder to blend because it's made to blend. So One thing I will mention that you should definitely make sure that you get if you are new at contouring or you're a little intimidated by it is this brush right here. This is called the Tapered Blusher Brush. It is hands down the most amazing brush ever because it's the perfect shape and like flexibility for a contour brush. It just fits so nicely in that hollow. No matter if you have like a larger face or if you have more of a narrow face, it doesn't matter. It's gonna fit perfectly in that area. Oops, and you can throw it on the ground. This is driving me nuts. You can see that's not set. Okay. Where'd that brush go? I'll look at it later. Okay, so now for blush, we're gonna use the pressed blush in the shade Sisterly. Is the mineral better than the other pressed powder? They're like the same product. It's just a different shade, pretty much, is the best way I can describe it. They were going to repackage it, and then they didn't, and then it's like a whole thing. But just message me if you're not sure what color you are. And if you are the shade Poplin, you'll be the shade Velour. Hello, hi Renee. Base Skin the Baby Floss is too dark. What color is the next lighter? Beth, the color would be cream for you. Sometimes when I'm in a rush or just lazy, I use the concealer and pressed powder and it still has awesome coverage. Totally agree with you. Where did you get your brush? Message me, Kimberly, and I'll give you my brush link. The color was the shade Satin that I used for all over, and then I used the shade Voile for my contour. All right, so now for blush, we're going to take the shade Sisterly and pop this on the apple of my cheek, working up to the hairline, and this is just going to give us that really gorgeous flush look to our skin without looking too overdone or too, like, clown-like. You know what I mean? When you use too much blush, you're like, oh gosh, what have I done? This is so lovely because it gives you just a really pretty sheen to your skin where it gives you that dewy, wonderful, like, finish. What concealer? I used the Skin Solution Concealer in the shade Organza, and everything is available right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And my rings are from Amy Waltz, and my link for her, or my code for her is RheaLove15. All right, so now I'm going to use a highlight brush. I'm going to do the Touch the Mode Luminizer in the shade Pearly, and we're going to just pop this on the highest parts of our cheekbones, and this is just going to give us a really pretty illuminated look to our skin, kind of playing off that like dewy highlighted look, just like that. All right, so now for brows, we're going to throw our brows on really fast. I'm going to do the brow pencil in medium. And then we'll do next. What is the best blush color? I use Sisterly and it's too pink. If it's too pink for you, I would do the shade Sweet or the shade Supple for you. Okay, so now for brows. We're going to do the brow pencil in medium. And like I said, we're going to follow the tear duct straight up. Yes, perfect. If you need any help being color matched or if you need any recommendations on what makeup to use, just comment color match in the comments. And then if you need a skincare recommendation, comment what type of skin you have, whether it be dry or oily, and comment skincare, and I will message you my regimen. If you want my hair growth regimen, just comment hair growth. I think those are all my keywords. All right, so for brows, like I said, we're going to follow the tear duct straight up and kind of etch a little line in the front. And then I'll take it from the top of the arch, top of the corner to the top of the arch, same thing down below. And once you kind of have like the shape of your eyebrow, ignore my outgrowth. I'm kind of trying to grow my brows out a little bit. Then you're just going to color in. But this is hands down my favorite product for drawing on my eyebrows because it has a retractable tip, so you never have to worry about sharpening it. And it's so dainty, so you get like the perfect hair-like strokes with it. So if you've been trying to find a like easy to use, easy to learn with product, this is it. I'm telling you, I used to think that I couldn't do my eyebrows. They always looked too bold or too thick or just too blah. And it wasn't until I got this pencil that I was like, oh my gosh, I can do it. So someone asked me actually the other day, what were my top 5 products from Younique? And this was like within the top 3. So, needless to say, it's my favorite. And if you're curious what my top 5 are, because you've asked, my top 5, my eyebrows are not symmetrical. Hold on. Is the Younique eye cream, because it literally heals dark circles like that within 4 weeks. And the Skin Solution Concealer, number 2. The brow pencil, probably number 3. Oh, pressed powder in satin are some of my tops. And then the blending buds. So good. All right, so our eyebrows are good enough, okay? Let's move on to the eyes. Why we are all here, right? All right, so like I had said, this month's special, the February special, you get any palette, including the new limited edition one. You get the eye primer, and you get either any of the eyeliners or the eye brushes. I personally would go for the eye brushes because they're more expensive than the eyeliners, so you actually save more money that way. But either way, you get the eye primer and any palette. All right, so we're going to do the Addiction Palette 6 first, because this color right here is like my ride or die. This is the shade Enthralled. It's just a matte brown. I'm going to use the Fluffy Crease Brush, which again, if I could name one brush as my must-have, I actually have like 3 of them because I use it so often, is the Fluffy Crease Brush. So we're going to take this color, and I'm just going to work this very softly into the crease. Now I'm going to go back and forth on either side of this, and as far as like the feel of when you're doing your eyeshadow, it really should feel like your brush is barely touching your face. So hold your brush towards the back, which will really ensure that you're not pushing too hard and making your eyeshadow too dark, is step 1. And then 2, if you feel like you are feeling like the full brush on your eyes, you're pushing too hard. So literally almost like tickle your skin, if that makes sense. Yes, totally. Can you show us a look with a subtle wing liner? Ooh, that's a good idea. Yes, not today, but I will. I actually did that the other day-ish. If you want to catch the replay on that. Oh my gosh, total game changer, right? Is there a big difference between the Fluffy Crease Brush and the Crease Brush? Very big difference, yes. All right, so we're going to tickle her eye with the Addiction Palette 6. Just like so. And then once we have that on there, you can kind of see how we've created some depth. Now I'm going to take the same brush, again, Fluffy Crease Brush, which is included in the special. And we're going to grab this darker color, which is Ostentatious. It's just like a dark chocolate brown. So we're going to just tap that. And now I'm really going to make sure I swirl in my cap or in my mirror and then tap the brush off to lessen the amount of product that's on our brush so we don't go in with too much. And we're just going to stick this color in the outside corner. I'm not going to take it too far in, but we're going to stick to this outside corner just like so. And again, it should feel like you're tickling your skin. It shouldn't feel like you are pushing too hard. And if you still are having a struggle with that, hold your brush towards the back. Where did you get your sleeveless tiger face t-shirt? That is from the Pink Fox Boutique. And my code with her, I believe, is Rhea25, I believe. Or Rhea20. You can message me, though. If there's ever any links that you guys are wanting, or if you need any recommendations or anything, I always encourage you guys to reach out to me here on Facebook. I love chatting with you guys. It's probably my favorite part of my job. And then I love personally helping you. So, needless to say, if you guys need anything at all, color match, recommendation, a link for anything, just tap on my face. A description window will pop down and you'll see the option to message me. All right, so now I'm going to take this liner brush and I'm going to take that darker shade Ostentatious and I'm going to just drag this underneath my lower lash line, just like so. And I kind of like always push the angled brush upwards. And then same thing on this side. And this is just going to give us more of that cohesive, like finished eye look. And then once I've like pressed it, see how it almost makes it into a cat eye? I'm going to take my brush. I'm going to tap most of that off. And then I'm going to soften that up. Okay, so now that we have all the depth, now, who's ready? I'm so excited for this. All right. Blending bud to clean anything up. Yes, if you get any friend requests from me, just straight up block them. I'm not giving $5,000 away. I'm not giving $1,000 away. If I do a giveaway, it will be only on Instagram, and I never friend requests because my friend request list is full. I don't have the option to do so. So if you ever get a friend request from me, block them immediately. Tell them off for me. They're the same people. And apparently Facebook doesn't think it goes against their community standards, which is mind-blowing to me, but whatever. Okay, so Addiction Palette 6 is what we used for all of that. I don't know why I'm putting it away. And now we're going to use the palette 3, which I'm super excited about. So this palette is one of the first that they've done that's like all golds and bronzes and just finally, I'm so stoked. Okay, so it's limited edition, however, so make sure to grab this ASAP. You can grab it individually under eyeshadows, which is $49, or you can buy it in the February special, which you get this or any palette. You get any brush, you get the eye primer, or you can pick, instead of a brush, you can get the eyeliner. So make sure to check that out under February special, and it's going to be right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. That's where you want to shop, okay? So we're going to take the Beloved Palette 3. Where's my little cheat sheet? So these are the names. So we're going to use Inexpressible is the color, which you see I've already dug into the other day. It's so pretty. All right, so we're going to take it on the cream brush first. So when you first tap into this, it's kind of like a powdery, creamy, it's very difficult to describe product. And we're going to just take this and we're going to go right on top of my eyelid. But the color payout, I'm actually going to switch to my finger like I did the other day. I just think it'll be faster. I'm going to take that. Look how pretty that is, you guys. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. It actually reminds me, I used to have this eyeshadow color from Charlotte Tilbury, and it was my favorite. It was like a cream. This reminds me exactly of the payout. So needless to say, I'm very, very excited for this color. So again, it's called Inexpressible, and it's from the Beloved Palette 3, which is part of the September special. All right, so now I'm going to take my cream brush, and I'm just going to kind of fine tune this so we get it in all the hard to reach areas and up into the crease. Oh my word, isn't that not the prettiest color ever? Oh, it's so gorgeous. All right, so I'm going to do the other side. Take my finger, just like so, just to get like the product up and on there. I just think it's faster. Okay, I'm gonna wipe it off, and I'll swatch this for you guys too here in a second. All right, and then I'm gonna fine tune this. But isn't this so pretty, you guys? It's like a metallic color, so it's not matte, but it's not like shimmer or anything like that. But the color payout is just incredible. And it's also primer infused, you guys, which I love when they do that because then it actually stays put all day. Oh, goodness gracious, so pretty. All right, I'm going to wipe off and then blend. My goodness, so gorgeous. Okay, so now I'm going to take my crease brush, which is this guy, and I'm going to take this color right here, which is Unselfish is the color, and I'm going to tap that in there. I haven't used this color yet, so I'm very excited to see what this looks like. And we're going to tap this, oh my word, yes, on the inner corner. So this one's going to be more of a silver, but holy cannoli, that is perfect. That is a perfect color right there. All right. So good. Isn't that so pretty? Whew. All right. I'm going to finish this and then, or I'm going to finish my eye look and then I'll do the swatch for you guys, okay? Don't let me forget. All right. I'm going to set my makeup, then we're going to do our lashes and our lips. All right, so like I had said, everything I'm using is available on my website right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Yes, there is a color that's very similar to Manipulative. This one would actually be very, very close, but I think one of these other colors would be closer, which again, I will swatch it here in a second on my hand to give you guys a better look. But the shade Deeply that's in this palette would look super close to Manipulative. I know, so pretty, right? So again, you can shop right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. No matter where you live, go ahead and give it a try. We ship like almost worldwide. I'm not sure if we're in South Africa yet, but make sure to check out my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. All right, so eyes are done. We're gonna do the lash primer next. And I always love to start with the lash primer because this is a really good product for getting your lashes to get that like natural curled look, and then also gives them so much more length. So we're going to go from the base of the lash all the way up with this. And then I'm going to do the Twisted Mascara next. From the base of the lash all the way up. And like I had mentioned about the palette, you guys, it is limited edition. So if you are loving this color, and again, I'm going to swatch it here in a second for you guys, make sure to snag it ASAP. You can buy it by itself underneath eyeshadow, or you can get it on sale in the special. So you go to RheaHopeBeauty.com and then click special, February special, and you'll see that you get any eyeshadow palette, including the Addiction Palette 6 or 8 or 3. You get the eye primer, and you get to choose between the eyeliner or any eyeshadow brush. So really killer deal. All right, so now Twisted Mascara goes on next, and you guys, I rave about this mascara. It is hands down my favorite because it has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it, so it actually makes your lashes grow while you're wearing it. Which, yes, please. And it comes with this teeny tiny little wand, which is so perfect at getting those hard to reach lashes. So if you are trying to grow out your eyelashes, this mascara is a must. I also use our Esteem Lash Serum. It's underneath the lashes, and it's only $24. I use the Esteem Lash Serum on my eyelashes and my eyebrows every single night before bed, and that's how I get my lashes to grow. And I have super sensitive eyes, and neither one of those products bothers me. This mascara also does not have any fibers or anything in it, so it doesn't flake or smudge or smear. It's literally amazing. It actually won a bunch of awards too in a magazine. Okay, so eyes are done. Woo, those are some good looking eyes. All right, so now we're gonna do our lips, and then I'll do the swatch of the palette. Nope, no lash extensions here. Just a good lash regimen. Which again, if you want my lash regimen, just comment lashes. And I'll give you my lash growth regimen. Alrighty then. Okay. Lip liner's on. This one's from Marc Jacobs. It's the color Cream and Sugar. And then now I'm going to use my lipstick in the shade Easy Street. But talk about the most perfect nude lip. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I love this color so much. It goes with everything. It looks good on everybody. It is so stunning. All right, I'm going to top it with a lip butter just for a little added hydration. So pretty. Woo. Okay, so now for swatch. Let's swatch some stuff. I forgot to use my eyeliner. Just realized. This eyeliner is my favorite because it actually stays where you put it. It's only $15 by itself. Or you can choose any of the other colors in the special too. Okay, so now Let's swatch this baby. All right, so we're going to swatch the Addiction Palette 3. Not Addiction, sorry. We're going to do the Beloved Palette 3. I keep thinking it's called Addiction. Okay, so first color is the shade, what's it called? Unselfish. First off, hello. So pretty. Dang. Okay, so second color is the color Considerate. Whew, that is so pretty. Oh my goodness, that one's gorgeous. That one's like a true gold. All right, so next color is what we have on, which is called Inexpressible. Okay. The next color is called Bewitched. This one looks like a canary yellow. Ooh, but it's more like a yellow gold. Pretty. Okay, so the next one is called Deeply. So someone had asked for a color that's similar to Manipulative. This is it. I've had a feeling. So that one is Deeply. And then the last color in this palette is called Heartwarming. I'm really excited for this one. Oh yeah, that one's so pretty. This one's like a brick red almost. So these are the colors in the the Beloved Palette 3, which is limited edition. They are all kind of like almost like a metallic-y color, but so stunning. So I have on these two today on my eyes. This one is super close to Manipulative, if you remember that color. So pretty, you guys. I am so in love with this palette. So again, you can get this palette by itself underneath eyeshadows on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com, or you can buy it on sale when you'll also be getting the eye primer, any brush you choose, or any liner. So make sure to check that out. So again, that's going to be under the February special right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. If you guys need any recommendations, comment color match in the comments, or just message me here on Facebook. But make sure that you are shopping right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.